loses her home after paying $2,000 to help her modify her loan. And Steve Angeles shares with us the story of how she tries to celebrate Christmas without a home.
69-year-old Linda Aposto once lived in this house. A devout Catholic, the widow housed priests and nuns in the 4-bedroom home for 7 years. While trying to get a loan modification counselor advised her to stop paying her monthly mortgage for 6 months. Despite warnings from the bank that her home would be foreclosed and auctioned, she says the company told her to continue not paying. Her house was seized and auctioned last August.
All I wanted was to get my loan modified from 6.1%. I mean, I wasn't counting on losing my house. If I had run out of money then and there to pay, I would have prepared for it and sold the house myself.
With no biological children and credit ruined by the foreclosure, she spends her savings and pension on renting rooms from friends. All her belongings, such as this altar and beds where a priest once slept, stay in storage.
It has housed a lot of priests and nuns and seminarians, as well as lay people. I always accepted people. I never charged anybody a single penny. Some sisters would stay for 6 months at a time.
She did unofficially adopt 5 priests as her sons, some of whom she'll be spending the holidays with at their parish in Sacramento.
I guess it makes me feel what Mary and Joseph felt at Christmas, homeless, that Jesus had to be born on a stable. And here I am this Christmas. I'll be staying with my priest, foster son, in his parish.
She hasn't spoken to the companies that she hired to refinance her home. Aposto says she did get a refund for the $2,000 she paid them. At first, she had no plans of filing a complaint. Now she's hired a lawyer, hoping to get compensation from the modification company.
Maybe we people who've been wronged should band together and do something about this. People who say they want to help you, and in the end, instead, they hurt you. And like I said, I'll say it again, all I wanted was to modify my loan, not to lose it.
Mrs. Aposto is not sure where she will live after the holidays. With this house still on the market, while she pursues her case, she continues to dream, hoping that one day she could move back to this home. Steve Angeles, ABS-CBN News, South San Francisco, California.
One of the ways to avoid a foreclosure is to get a loan modification. In San Jose, California, homeowners try to get their mortgage payments reduced with the help of a Filipino nonprofit. Until tomorrow, the Mabuhay Alliance is holding free foreclosure workshops in San Jose and Oakland, California. They say Obama administration is putting pressure on banks to increase the number of new loan modifications by New Year's Eve. Mabuhay Alliance is trying to get help for the troubled homeowners as fast as possible.
Passed a mandate requiring that servicers and lenders complete 375,000 loan modifications by the end of the year, which is pretty much in 2 weeks. So we're really trying to crank out as many clinics as we can, try to touch as many homeowners as possible in the areas that we have designated.
Whatever they could do to meet my needs, I'm under workman's comp and still looking for a job, 33% permanent disabled. Well, with the kind of economy nowadays, it's kind of tough.
Yesterday, several lenders such as Wells Fargo, JP Morgan Chase, and Bank of America temporarily suspended foreclosures during the holidays until January. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac halted eviction proceedings until January 3rd. Citigroup is holding out until January 17th. But many of the banks did this last winter, but foreclosures went up again soon afterwards. Experts say this will happen again this year. And so we have with us today Faith Bautista of Mabuhay Alliance. They recently opened an office in Daly City, California, and she's here with us to answer some questions on the latest on loan modifications. Welcome back. to Balitang Amerika.
Salamat. Thank you, Jill.
Alright, yung babae kanina nawala ng tahanan bago magkaroon ng Pasko, di ba? So do you think there's still hope for her to be able to win this case?
The only advice I could ask her is get a pro bono legal services, which we provide. We work with the Department of Justice. After hearing that, I would love to report that person who scammed her. Department of Justice is working with Mabuhay Alliance, the California State Bar Association, as well the Attorney General's office. So we will be happy to submit her case, and I don't want her to pay another lawyer to save her some money. I'll be happy to do this for her.
Okay, loan modification is the thing that people should aim for in order to save their home for foreclosure. Kamusta na ngayon ang pace nito, Faith? Dumadami na ba ang naapruban?
Yes, it's getting a lot faster actually. Chase, Bank of America hired more people, and now they are giving us 2 people per banks to help us with the loan modification. So actually, it's a lot faster now compared to like 6 months or 3 months ago.
President Obama just recently met with the big banks and the lenders. Do you think this meeting would have a positive effect on loan modification process?
Absolutely, absolutely. Secretary Geithner is asking all the servicers to modify or put the temporary loan mode to permanent loan mode, $375,000 by December 31st. So I'm asking the homeowners now, take advantage of this. It's not a mandate, but really putting a lot of pressure to all the lenders for loan modification. So with all the banks also are encouraging homeowners to expedite it by putting all your documents together for easy processing.
All right. So people are now still in the waiting game in as far as the loan modification is concerned. Ano yung maipapayo mo sa kanila habang sila ay naghihintay, Faith?
Submit all your documents, your recent W-2, your recent pay stubs, your recent bank statement, and give that to whoever your lender is, or if you're with any HUD-approved counseling agency like Mabuhay, submit that to them right away. Because that's the delay of the loan modification. It's the incomplete of the package.
And of course, we heard about this good news that there's a suspension of foreclosures for those people until January 3rd during the holiday season. That's a good gift. Paano magagamit itong moratorium na to ng ating mga kapamilya, Faith?
This is the time that you can put all your documents together. Do not put so much hope in this. Kasi band-aid lang ito eh. Just giving you time to enjoy your holidays. But if the homeowner really needs loan modification, call Mabuhay Alliance now. We have offices in Reno, Las Vegas, Daly City, San Jose, and Chicago. We're also helping Chicago, and San Diego. We have now 21 counselors that can help you readily by December 31st, just to put all your documents together.
The last time we talked, Faith, we talked about the possibility of homeowners in trouble to rent out their property, their home, from their lenders. Kamusta na to, Faith? May positive ng resulta to?
Yes, yes. If your lender is under Fannie and Freddie, if you don't know na under Fannie and Freddie ka, just go to the website of the lender. Makikita mo agad doon if you're under Fannie and Freddie. And most likely, you will allow to stay in your home as a tenant.
All right, very good. And hopefully, we hear good positive news at matulungan ng ating mga kapamilya dito.
That's what we want them to have this Christmas.
Maraming salamat and Merry Christmas to you,
Merry
Faith.
Christmas. Thank you.
Moving on to other news, realtors say house prices may have hit rock bottom. The November home sales went up 7%. They say there's been a surge of first-time home buyers taking advantage of the federal tax credit of $8,000. November was the initial deadline to qualify, but has since been extended to June of 2010. The increase in sales can also be contributed to low interest rates of 4.8%.